Dear friends, natives of Burlington, children of the Church of Christ, as we gather on Forest Field Hill this morning, within these walls, hallowed by memories of the past, our thoughts instinctively go back to childhood, and it seems to us many years ago, but this was an old meeting house then, and our first lesson in history was that the meeting house was built in 1732. 1897, the seawall house on just off Lexington Street burned to the ground. That was 1897. In 1902, Town Hall burned down, and that was located where the Little League field is now. So we've lost a lot of early history of the town, including the origin of the name Burlington. This is the oldest material that has survived. It's really just a compilation of essays and historic speeches at the time. And when I say at the time, this was published in 1909, but it talks about the very origin of the town. Before we became a country, a meeting house was an all-in-one structure. It was your town hall, it was your church, it was your school, it was your cultural convention center. It was kind of everything under one roof, so it was a really big deal. And when the Shawsheen section of Woburn broke off and made their own meeting house and became the second precinct of Woburn, the second parish of Woburn, that was a big deal, a very provocative move. Woburn was afraid they would lose us, and of course they did. In 1799, we became Burlington. Martha Sewell Curtis, she was an entrepreneur. She was a suffragist. She had her own court stenographer business, and she was a court stenographer herself. She compiled this, and it has survived when nothing else really has survived from those early days. I digitized it. I photographed every page of it and put it on the internet. So there's the eggs are in two baskets. So if something happens to this book and the copies of it, we have it in digital form. Also, young people will be more likely to access it online than going to the library and pulling up a book.